It worked.
It worked.
Yay. We are live.
Hello.
Ooh, we've already got 2 peoples already.
Ooh.
That's pretty cool. Hi, peoples. I'm betting your mom and Moses.
Moses and Sam are doing the
they are
maze.
Oh, your mom and my mom.
Would not be surprised.
Welcome to this week's Bardic Tales.
Hello.
It is another beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. Now it's a beautiful evening.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we went for a family walk today.
We did. It was good.
Yeah.
One of the last beautiful days for a while, but still kind of hard to complain about. So
yeah.
Shall we dive in?
Yes. What are you drinking?
Boy, I am drinking Ex Novo Divine. I'll be honest.
Not divine.
Divine. Yeah. I will be honest. I judged a beer by its label.
You judged a beer by its label?
It was just so pretty looking. It is a wild ale. Wild! which basically means that they brewed it up and they threw it in a barrel with no yeast and just kind of let nature take over. They said it was spontaneously fermented on Columbia River Gorge Malbec grapes and then aged in oak for 1 year. And what do you want? Really? This just sounds unbelievably good. So a wild sour aged on wine grapes thrown into an oak barrel and forgotten about. Oh, hello. Problem solved.
Saw that happening in the neck. Flashbacks.
But I'm not over your keyboard right now, so it's okay.
Yeah, but your phone's right there.
It'll be fine. It has a waterproof rating of like IP4.
That's nice.
It means you can pee on it 4 times and it'll be just fine.
Ew.
I am 100% certain that's what that rating means.
Ew.
I don't know.
Aren't you the tech guy?
Yeah, but I never really got into that.
It's really bubbly.
It is extremely bubbly. Is it going to fit? It's not going to fit. That's okay.
Clear off your desk.
Yes, Peter.
Thank you for asking. So, anyway, spontaneous fermentation. So fancy.
That's what just happened.
So hot right now.
So hot right now.
That is phenomenal.
It smells fruity.
It is. It's got a lot of red wine dryness about it, and nowhere near the sourness that I would have expected out of spontaneously fermented anything. It's
tangy.
Yeah, you can really get the grapes out of that. It's just a subtle amount of the oak. That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I would 100% get that again.
I almost don't believe it's a beer.
Well, hats off to these guys. Ex Novo, that's PDX Brewing, Oregon. No, PDX Brewing Company, Oregon. Yeah, hats off to you guys.
No, I think
that is a phenomenal.
I think it's Ex Novo Brewing Company, but they're in PDX Portland.
I mean, that could be brewed in Portland, Oregon. Sure enough. I don't know. Well, okay. Slight wag of my finger for not making your label clearer, but still, tip of my hat for making a phenomenal beer.
Moving my mouse over there.
It's like the Colbert Report, tip of my hat, wag of my finger.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Where he will compliment something and then and something else.
Right.
What are you drinking?
I am drinking Avid's Dragon Fruit Cider.
Nice.
Once again, I say this every time I get any of Avid's older art cans with art. I love their art.
It's phenomenal.
What is that gourd? Oh, behind you. So my mom made that. It's a squash that they grew in their garden last year before?
I think the year before.
And they dried it out, hollowed it out, and then Mom took the Dremel tool and made the best jack-o'-lantern face on it and painted it red for us.
Because your mom's cool.
Yes.
IP7, wow. It doesn't even come recommended 1 time, but 7 times is impressive.
Oh.
You're never going to be able to think of anything else.
No, don't test that.
Do not. Please, that is not a random Bardic recommendation of the week.
That is not our random recommendation of the week.
God.
At all.
No. That's on you. You get to fill out that warranty paperwork.
Yes. And do not put our name on it.
Nope. Gina's told you to do that, not us. Ooh, that's pretty.
Yes.
See, now you give me a hard time for leaking. Then you're just pouring it 3 inches away from your laptop.
Oh, hush.
Quiet, you.
Mine's not like exploding. Like little
It's
drips.
Exploded.
And then it
It is
exploded.
pretty, though.
It is.
So what's that one's claim to fame?
Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit. So obviously it's spicy, right?
Probably not. It's all just watching the little fireworks of carbonation up here.
That one gives Health Potion a run for its money in terms of beautiful redness.
Yes. This is one I've had before. I really enjoy it. I had to get it. One of our customers brought in some dragon fruit to add to the community cider. And then we were talking about Avid's dragon fruit.
That is the thing. That's going to go with the rhubarb we have phenomenally well. Nice.
Yes. This one, it's really pleasant. There's almost a Starburst quality to it.
I was going to say Jolly Rancher. I was going to say like everything you love about a Jolly Rancher and nothing you don't.
Yeah, it's not overly sweet. It's got Northwest apples and dragon fruit. I can't remember if they... Oh, and raspberries.
Oh, it's the raspberries I'm getting in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just enough to give it that little bit of tang,
Yeah.
but not so much. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I would guess that this is their base cider, whatever it is, because the ingredients are just hard cider, raspberry juice, and dragon fruit.
Well, that's fair enough. We do that
Delicious.
sometimes.
I do that a lot.
So what is new in the Bardic world?
New in the Bardic. There we go. New in the Bardic world. Well, we did our first pressing, so we have juice.
Yeah.
We
did our most recent pressing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we did it in the new facility, and that just moving it into the new facility took an hour off of our time. I suspect that came largely out of cleanup.
Yeah.
And then there was a little bit of a bottleneck from getting the apples out of the bins into the chipper, where we had because of the way that it was set up, we had a gutter that we would put on a ladder. Super
rain
janky.
Gutter. Yeah.
That would be a trough to get the apples from the trailer, the bins that are in the trailer, to the chipper. And we could only do it so fast because of the way that the apples would then fall into the chipper. If you did too many of them, they would get clogged. But considering the setup, it was the fastest, easiest option on everybody.
It worked great, considering.
Yeah. We don't have to do that now because we can just roll the trailer in. We also started early in the morning when it was like 42.
It was 40 stupid out.
Yeah, degrees, and walked into the facility that was like 65. So it was like moderately chilly.
Warmed up as we went.
Yeah. It was really nice.
It was really, really nice.
I think that too helped not getting cold.
Yeah, not being frozen to the bone.
Yeah.
That was a phenomenal pressing time.
So Mark has had his calibration brew. I've had my calibration pressing. We're looking forward to moving forward.
Yes, boy,
with
are we
more
looking forward to that
in the future. So
that is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
So, but everything works. Our systems work phenomenally.
Yes.
So
Mark has had the opportunity to use our trench drain to dump 2 batches of the leftover strawberry husks.
Strawberry husks? Really?
Well, we've sucked all the juice and color. Okay. All right. The strawberry corpses from Health Potion. And they're still strawberries, but
they're sad,
all the flavor and color,
vampire-ridden strawberries.
Yeah, it's really pathetic. But they went down the drain just super easy.
Yep, you just slam that valve open, stand back, and watch, and go, yeah, as that thing goes down the drain.
So yeah,
then
nothing
you just
got
flip
stuck.
the switch and flush it all down too. And
yep.
Couldn't have asked for a lot better.
Yes. So the hut is proving to be everything that we had hoped that it would be.
Everything and more.
Yeah.
It's pretty fantastic in there.
Yep.
So look forward to it being full blown.
Yes.
But for right now, dang.
Yep.
Just doing fantastic.
That was really
it's,
nice.
it's a deep sigh of relief. there.
Yes. So, huzzah indeed. All right.
In other news,
Yes.
coming up in the beer and cider world, and I know the answers to both of those, but I'm hoping you know the cider part, so I don't have to say it. Coming up in the beer world here, a week from tomorrow, we will be releasing our annual pumpkin beer.
Yay.
So this is going to be a pretty fantastic one. It's very low hops, and so all the emphasis is on the malts, kind of like a pie crust, and then used whole roasted pumpkins in there. So the actual pumpkin, not that canned nonsense. And then all the spices and everything else. It tastes good. It tastes like pumpkin pie. So that will be coming out here a week from tomorrow.
Yep.
To finally fill tap 2. Anyway,
it happens.
it does. And then in the cider world,
There Was Room for Two is going to be making its final debut for the year.
Yeah.
It's been off for a little bit. Then I just tasted the barrel-aged MD314. It needs a little bit of work.
it is
It
not.
was delicious.
It is not yet MD314,
Yeah.
but whatever it is, I would put down very happily. It is phenomenal right now, and unfortunately,
So-
we don't have enough to do that and MD. It's
Yeah.
gonna be MD
Well-
after she works her magic, but oh dang, is it nice right now?
Well, what it is, if you guys got a chance to try the sudden but inevitable, that's the base. So I took that and then I added in the caramel and cinnamon for the MD314. But because the oak was a new flavor and it's a strong flavor, it really covered up the caramel and the cinnamon. So I need to bring those up more than I would for a normal MD base. Wasn't anticipating that, but that's kind of how it goes when you experiment. So
It drinks like velvet now. I can't
But,
wait until you
yeah.
finish it. It's going to drink like apple pie velvet when you're done.
right now it's kind of a sweeter version of sudden but inevitable.
Wrap yourself in one of those nice robes that they give out at the fancy hotels and sit down with some apple pie in front of a nice fire.
I'm sitting here imagining myself in a Snuggie with
Yes.
like a solo cup and the fire on the TV. Like Netflix has their little 8 hours of crackling fire.
Yep. That works too. That works too.
Okay, guys, I'm getting old. I kind of want a Snuggie.
I mean, I could be your Snuggie.
But I can't put my arms through you.
You're not wrong. I kind of want to get you a Snuggie. How old does that make me?
No, you're just accommodating me.
Mm,
At any rate, so
I want to sit on the porch and tell kids to get off my lawn. I don't understand it, but that's just this nagging urge I have.
at any rate, I will be.
Should I tell the joke I made earlier, or is it too nerdy?
No, you should totally tell it, but let me finish my sentence first. So I will be making those adjustments to the barrel aged MD this week. Hopefully, it will. Because sorry, words. Hopefully, I won't have to sit for very long because the base has already sat for so long. I think the flavors
Yeah, I
have
think it's
settled.
You'll be able to knock that one out real quick.
Yeah.
I betcha.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it will be out this week. Kind of iffy on that. I'm pretty darn sure it'll be out before Halloween though.
Cool.
So yeah.
So when I'm old, I will set up a barbecue in the front yard. And on that barbecue, I will set it to really hot, and I'll throw on a steak, and I will get it grilling, like grilling, where you get those dark, almost burn marks, but not quite burned, but it's super brown. You get all those flavor crystals. And I'll walk away from it. And when the local youths come out, when they start screwing around with the barbecue, I'll come storming out of the house saying, "Hey, kids, stop playing with my yard." Yeah, the Maillard reaction is what happens when you cook meat or when you caramelize sugar or something. And I'm a nerd. I don't know what to tell you.
It's the browning process.
It's the browning process.
Hey, you.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Do I
See?
need to go sit in the chair of shame now?
Maybe a little bit.
The bad joke chair of shame.
So Kaylee's on my side with the Snuggie.
I don't see anything
thing.
wrong with a Snuggie.
But she
I
makes
really
a good
don't.
point. I could just turn her robe backwards
I
too.
mean, she's not wrong
She's
there.
not wrong. I have 2 robes, so I could wear the one and then use the other. But then it's not long enough to cover my feet.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
should-
I don't actually know how long Snuggies are. I just kind of imagine that they like drape over your feet.
I don't know, but you should.
If anybody out there has a Snuggie and wants to admit that and tell me that they're long enough to cover my feet, please do.
You should totally put a robe on backward tonight, though.
It won't cover my feet.
Well, I mean, if you tuck
So
them in,
then I'd have a robe on and a robe backwards and my blanket.
I mean, I bet you'd be warm.
I would be warm. I like to get snuggly at night.
Yeah, under blankets and stuff. Yeah, no, I get you.
Okay. And with that,
So that is the beer and ciders coming up.
Yep.
There was room for 2. MD shortly thereafter. Pumpkin beer coming on soon.
what are you planning on brewing once you're able to do so?
Yes, once we get the green light from all the officials, I will be doing What the Dickens and Relics on the same day because I can now. Thank you very much to my new system.
Yay.
So I'll be doing a pretty large batch of What the Dickens, a standard batch of Relics because my system just can't handle any more than that.
Maybe Relics has quite a bit of grain in it.
Well, yeah, it's something, and it's going to be a fantastic brew day.
It is. I'm excited for when you get to do that.
Following after that, of course, will be Raven Master and Poirot. Of those 2 brew days, What the Dickens and Raven Master should have a pretty quick turnaround time. They don't take too terribly long to make.
Mm-hmm.
Relics is going to be a little while before you see it. Poirot will be about the same amount of time before you see it. So don't count on those real soon, but know that they are in the works.
Maybe Thanksgiving, Christmas?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thanksgiving, Christmas is not unreasonable. Probably leaning towards Christmas, but
Yeah.
maybe an early Christmas. So maybe like Hanukkah. I mean, I say that with all due respect. I truly do. But then shortly after that, Singularity will also be brewed. So for those of you that have been asking, mostly me, but also other people.
Oh, no, we've gotten plenty of inquiries about Singularity.
Singularity will be on its way back as well as the beginnings of a barrel-aged version, but don't count on seeing that one anytime soon. That one needs to get happy.
You're... Sorry.
Did your body betray you?
Yes. Oh, yeah, it's an early Christmas present.
It is an early Christmas
Yeah.
present. Happy Christmas to me.
You're getting ready to fill your barrels
Yes.
and probably release those late summer, fallish.
Fallish. Yeah. A good.
I mean, we got to test it throughout.
6 months is like okay, you could get away with this. 9 months for my stuff is more now we're talking.
Yeah.
So
See, this is one area where cider is not nicer than beer.
you're not wrong.
Actually, yeah. Because I was expecting the first time I put my cider into a barrel, like, guess we're not seeing this for a year. But I got about 4 months in and it was perfect. It was exactly what I wanted. And I mean, maybe that was a fluke, but then it happened again. So I'm sure that there are going to be exceptions to that, but it seems like my cider takes to the barrels.
Good for it.
They're excited.
Excitable cider.
Excitable cider.
Yeah.
I think we are on to special of the week.
Yes, the breadsticks went over fantastically.
We do. I made such a huge batch, though. We have a ton here at home. We're having beef stew tonight.
Yeah, but we're having spaghetti tomorrow with breadsticks.
Yes.
More accurately, we're having breadsticks tomorrow with a spaghetti. It's like, I'm going to cut the noodle in half and then in half again, and we'll each get a quarter of a noodle with our breadsticks.
Nice.
I might even wave a tomato over the top of it and like look up oregano on Google, and that should be enough sauce
and
for the
yell
whole
it
thing.
from the other room.
Yeah, I'll yell basil from the other room, and that'll be enough sauce for everything.
Oh, goodness sakes.
Ooh,
Okay, so
fried rice is next on our list.
that's what we had talked about.
That's fancy and probably a lot of work.
I mean, it's rice with probably like some tamari and hoisin and some veggies, like some cabbage or peas.
How do we keep it warm?
I mean, we could make the rice ahead of time
Yeah,
and then back fry it.
that's true.
Means we
That's
would
true.
have because it would be ready, and then you just spend a couple of minutes frying it.
That's true. Maybe if we got a couple of those small little fry pans similar to the one we have now.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I'd like a fried rice. Yeah, sweet. I grab one, toss it in there. Away you go on 1,000,000 degrees. And 30 seconds later, fried rice happens.
Mm-hmm. Could do that.
Let's think on that one.
Yeah. So possibly fried rice for our special this week, although we are totally Kaylee.
Kaylee's down for the fried
Yes.
rice.
I believe it was you that suggested it last week.
Pretty sure that's the case, yeah.
Um
Which country of origin, though? There are multiple countries that do fried rice.
oh, I kind of just assumed like the
Asian
China,
flair?
yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, that sounds good. Or we could just make Bardic fried rice. Just throw in whatever we think is appropriate.
We could try. I don't know how well it would last. I was just thinking maybe we could make a toddy.
Bless you.
Samin made it on salt.
Oh
acid
gosh.
heat.
Oh wow. I don't know how long that would keep at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it would dry out.
Yeah, we're gonna save that one. We're
Yeah.
gonna save that one. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll work it out.
Okay.
Let's just plan on fried rice. We're smart
Yes.
people. We know how to work an oven, stove, hot thing. And I'm sure we can pretty
We
much
know how to use the fire.
we know how to use the fire to make the food. So
But we would love your guys' suggestions for
Yes.
other specials that we could have for next week, because it's nice to kind of plan ahead. Although
next week is looking to be pretty cold and dreary. So I'm wondering what might go good for that.
it is ooh.
Yeah, see? Cold and dreary all week long, just like I said.
It's also any type of fried rice.
Sweet.
Next week we are also probably not the ones that will be making.
Right. So top ramen next week.
We're gonna do something super simple next week. So Andrea and Brandy have graciously
Oh, best
taken
people ever.
our shifts for Thursdays is normal for Andrea, but Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday. So we are on staycation starting Thursday.
Don't look for us. You won't find us.
I mean, we'll probably still go on a Thursday day.
You'll find us at Bardic on Thursday, but beyond that, don't look for us.
Yeah, we're holing up and taking much needed break because
Mhm.
we are done.
Done.
Saturday we're having a Disney day with the kids though, so we did this over the summer.
Which means fried chicken.
Oh yes,
I'm 100% certain it means fried chicken.
yes.
Yeah.
But we stay home and we like make the living room as comfy as possible, and we watch Disney movies all day. We all pick at least one Disney movie and we put it into
At least one.
Well, we did one last time, and I think we could fit in some
Maybe
more.
let the kids pick two.
But then we put them in a hat and we just pick throughout the day, and we get through all the movies and we make Disneyland food, and it's so nice.
It's really nice.
Really looking forward to that. Hi Moses.
Yay.
Hi Sam.
We should make the Dole pineapple whips
Yes.
this time.
Yes.
That sounds really good. And I really like the homemade churros.
Well, we did churros last time,
Yep.
and that was fantastic. I feel
Yes.
like we should do the Dole Whip this time.
To dip the churros in, I understand. Yeah.
We were stuffed last time.
Uh-huh.
We'll figure it out. All right. So, special of the week we talked about.
Yep. Fried rice for this week of some kind.
Events.
Yeah.
We've actually got quite a few events coming.
Do we?
Yes.
I mean, I know
Okay.
Boga.
Yes. So, Boga is happening not this Saturday, but the following. I have been promoting it all month. And then Amanda, who teaches it, contacted me. She's like, "Oh, are we sold out?" It's like, "No, no, we have 3 tickets left because that's what I keep telling people and I haven't got any notifications. And I was super confused. So I go and I look, 3 tickets still. I was like, well, no, we've still got, and she goes, well, I can't actually order any. Turns out when I set up the event, it was originally for the September BOGA, which had to be canceled. So it's like, okay, well, I've got this event already built. I'll just extend it, thinking that the app was smart enough to recognize that if I have changed the date of the event, that it would change the ticket date as well. It didn't. So we got to the original BOGA date in September, and it was like, oh, done selling tickets. So figured that out this week. 2 of the tickets sold within a day or 2.
Oh my goodness.
So we've got 1 ticket left for BOGA. So if you're interested, feel free. That's on Eventbrite. Just look up BOGA for Bardic. You will BOGA at Bardic. You will actually be able to buy a ticket now.
Yeah, 1, but only 1.
Yes. So there is that coming up. Then on the 20th, well, actually, I should talk about this week. This week is Tabletop Game Night.
Whee!
So Wednesday, I will be playing Cthulhu Flex from 6 to 7 and 8 to 9. Mark will be playing Pounce from 7 to 8.
Which, again, for those of you that don't know it or that know it by a different name, it is effectively competitive solitaire.
Yes.
The idea is where you would normally put your aces, that space is now shared amongst all the players.
Communal!
And you're trying to get your cards out there as quickly as you can, burn through your pile as quickly as you can. The game ends at some point, you count up the cards, scores are adjusted, whoever has the most points wins. It is fast-paced, it is fun. It's just
Drinks
hilarious.
get set to the side.
Drinks definitely get set to the side because when you're reaching and slamming down cards, the last thing you need is a drink in the way. So it's a fantastic, fun card game. We'll probably get through at least 3-4 games.
Depending on how quickly people.
Yeah. The first one will take a little while as people get used to it. What M cards? But then the next one, it'll just be, I'll see you in it. Okay, calm down. It's just a card game here. We don't need...
Every once in a while that you get those games where everybody's pounce pile is just awful and nobody can get through them.
I know. It's like, well, guess we'll reshuffle our hand. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes,
Offspring.
Son?
The final flux is actually Marvel Flux. It says on there.
Oh.
No, I put Cthulhu Flex on the sign-up sheet.
The second one on the sign-up sheet says Marvel.
I wrote Cthulhu on it.
Did you cross it out and write Cthulhu?
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay,
so you were
I
right.
just haven't seen that.
You're right.
That's
It
okay.
did say Marvel. Our son was doing our best to make sure we were conveying accurate information. Bless him for that.
Yes.
You know, that is not a bad idea, Kaylee. We should probably set up the tall square table for no other reason than having room to set drinks to the side. Then you have to reach for those. If somebody puts an ace on the opposite corner and you've got that too,
There's no way you get to it.
you throw it at them and you hope it lands. I don't know. Maybe we'll start at the bench table and see if we need to adjust from there. We'll see. It'll be fun.
Yeah. So signups are available. Just come into the tap room. We've got a sign up at the bar. We were doing online signups for a while. It
was a good try.
Yeah, it was a good try. In-person
work.
signups have been working much better.
As our walk-ins. If you just kind of stroll in, it's like, can I play? The answer is yes.
If there's a seat.
Which there's usually a seat.
There usually is. but-
Occasionally there might not be. In the case of Pounce, there is, and it's just gets crazier the more people you have.
Yes. Then the following Wednesday, so not this Wednesday, but the 27th, we're going to be doing our pumpkin decorating event. So pumpkins, they're the little tiny itty bitty guys. So you'll get that. You'll get some decorating supplies. So it's just a time to kind of have fun, be festive. You get to take it home. You could totally come in, like fill a growler or something and take a pack home with you. They're going to be $5. So pretty inexpensive.
And what does that get you?
That gets you the pumpkin and the decorating stuff.
Oh, so it gets you all the decorating stuff to take home yourself?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I just had to stage that for you so you could present that to them an additional time so that it sticks with them.
Now I'm going to put little sandwich baggies with like some ribbon and glitter and sequin. Not glitter, sequins.
Not glitter.
Stuff like that. So
Sucker, here's your glitter.
it's like those videos of the trap packages.
I love those.
when
That makes me
somebody
so happy.
Steals a package off a doorstep and opens it in their car, and it's a glitter bomb.
Love those. Anyway.
All right. So I think that
Should pretty well be it.
and then the following weekend, so the weekend after Halloween, we're getting out there a little bit, but that is Extra Life.
Games.
So we'll be promoting that soon on social media and the tap room and stuff. But it is our 24-hour gaming marathon that we've been participating since the beginning. We're raising Children's Hospital, and the idea is that we will game for 24 hours and you guys donate money to keep us going. There will be online donation options. There will be donation opportunities in the tap room. The past couple of years, we've just donated tips. I have
Still gotta
talk
to them.
Andrea and Brandy about that. But we will figure something out to be able to donate in the tap room as well.
100% of whatever you give goes straight to the hospital.
Yep.
So all the extra fees, processing, just the overhead of even running an event this global in scale, we've covered. And so 100% of what you give goes straight to the hospitals. So,
Yep.
I mean, that's not a bad gig.
Yeah. And they raise millions of dollars.
Oh my gosh,
every
they
year.
raise so much. It's ridiculous and amazing.
The first few years that they did this, the donations grew exponentially.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
It was
to
incredible.
Watch.
It doubled every year for the first few years. It was so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you just gotta love people of any enthusiasm banding together to oh dang it.
Oh no.
Most of it made it.
Okay.
Picture quality is sad. Anyway, so real quick again, weekend after Halloween, 24-hour game-a-thon, raising money for sick kids. In this case, Sacred Heart Children's Hospital.
Here in Spokane.
Yep. We'll be gaming the whole time. Donate online, donate in the tap room. We'll figure things out.
Yes.
It will be rad. You will support children. All the money goes straight to them.
And it was dope.
And it was dope.
For Halloween, we're not open on Halloween, but the day before, feel free to come dressed up. I'll be dressed up.
Absolutely.
Are you going to be dressed up?
I don't know.
We just need to get you a tracksuit.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm going as Good Janet from The Good Place, and he might go as Jason Mendoza, her husband.
It's really tempting, but I am literally nothing like Jason Mendoza.
That's okay.
It could be fun, though.
All right. So those are the events.
Those am.
So we've done what we're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
We've done update on stuff. We've done the special of the week.
Yep.
And we've done events. So
yeah.
I think we are to random recommendation.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Go for it.
You had one.
I did.
Is it gone?
It is.
I was kind of hoping you had one so that I could think of one.
I had one, and then you pointed out that it was really great for other brewers and not real great for the general public.
Oh, sorry.
So,
all right. I am going to randomly recommend Chan Bistro.
Oh gosh, yes. Delicious
restaurant.
Unbelievably, yes.
It's on, it's not Argonne, it's Mullen, the one that goes south. It's by Altitude Trampoline Park and right next door to Badass Backyard Brewing. They have amazing egg rolls. Holy cow.
Like, I hate egg rolls, and I love their egg rolls. They're phenomenal.
Their food, fantastic. The quantities are huge. Ooh, chili.
All right.
Okay.
Sweet. Chili it is.
I'm putting chili down.
That would be a phenomenal one for Andrea and Brandy.
Yes. Ooh, We could get hot dogs and do chili cheese dogs.
Yes.
You're not going to even be there, Peter.
Well, he will for the rest of the week.
That's true. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Chili is good.
Okay.
So finish your thought though, Chan Bistro. We
Yeah.
can remember
No,
chili.
just that it's delicious and everybody should go.
Okay. So now you're going to stare at your phone while I do my random recommendation of the week.
Yes, I am.
Okay. My random recommendation of the week is Crimson Hearth.
Ooh,
It is a
yes.
restaurant also on Sprague. If you can find that train that used to be a dentist's office, that used to be a host of other things, you can find Crimson Hearth. They are interesting and unique in that when you walk in, you are presented with your choice of what you want the place to look
Atmospheres.
like. They have half of the restaurant is this really hyper modern, everything's white and square, and welcome
it's part
to the
where
future.
where there's windows everywhere.
Yeah, it looks like some weird 80s future movie.
It's not weird 80s. It's very clean and sleek and modern.
Sorry, late 90s future movie.
Oh, gosh.
And it's
beautiful.
It is. It's sleek and modern. Whereas the other half of the building is this really homey diner-esque, wouldn't you say?
No, not diner. It's more like a pub.
Okay, yeah, more pub-like breakfast joint. It's just warm
Well,
and
they've got
inviting
a really
and
nice
beautiful.
bar.
Do you want to have this be a random recommendation?
Go.
Anyway, it's really, really pretty. Their food is fantastic. I
Mhm.
mean, come hungry
Mm-hmm.
because you're going to leave stuffed.
Yeah.
And the staff is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
I strongly recommend them for breakfast, perhaps brunch. I don't know how late they're open.
I think they're more of a breakfast lunch kind of place.
Yeah,
Think
but they're
if only I had a device.
well, I have it pulled up here.
Oh well.
So yeah, let's
See what their hours are.
yeah. Their hours are
2:30.
They're 7 to 2:30
Yeah.
every day of the week. So I strongly recommend Crimson Hearth. They are a
Yes.
lot of fun and a lot of really good food in there.
Yes.
So-
What did you have? I had the
I think I had the omelet.
yeah. You had
And
an
it was
omelet.
cooked to perfection. I mean, it was just the eggs were fluffy and smooth, and the insides were just right. It was dope.
I had something with mushrooms.
Yeah, I
and
don't remember what it is. We should go back
so
for
good.
research.
Yes.
I mean, maybe on staycation.
Yes.
Maybe the kids can take care of themselves, and I take you out somewhere.
Yes.
Nailed it. All right. Oh yeah, the crispy beans from Chan's.
I
I
don't
swear,
think I've had those.
Chan's is just phenomenal. I love what they
Yeah.
do.
Ooh, bonus recommendation of the week. Get a Save the Critties shirt from Natural 20.
Yes.
$5 of every shirt goes to breast cancer research.
Yes, absolutely.
So-
They are. Do they have more?
I thought so.
Okay. Regardless, you should
I
be
could be
going.
lying to you.
You should be going down there anyway, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
But ask them if they have more. They may have a few extras. I know they were pre-order for a while.
Yeah, I think they did pre-order and then they bought some extras to sell.
Okay, so if you're super duper lucky, they'll have extras.
Yes.
It's a super comfy shirt.
Yep.
It supports a super amazing cause.
Yep.
I was going to make a comment about other things that are super comfy, but we'll leave that to be for now. It's not made for kids, but this video does try to respect the fact that their kids might be in the room,
Well,
like
especially.
ours.
Oh, yay. Moses thinks that you have some more.
That's right. Moses works there now.
Yeah.
That's just going to take some getting used to. Fantastic. So yes, make your way down
Yes.
there. Regardless, make your way down there.
Their
random
sandwiches just
recommendations.
came out. They're really good.
Sandwiches are fantastic. I had the club. So good.
I can't remember
So
what mine
ridiculously
was
good.
called, but it was like Italian.
It was the Italian.
The Italian.
Well, I don't know if they're calling it the Italian, but if you just say,
Moses
I
can
want
tell
the
us.
Italian one,
Yeah.
they're going to know what you're talking about.
So good.
They probably called it something like the Capone.
Yeah, I
Who
can see them
knows?
doing that. I think that's it.
I guess.
I feel like, well, I guess 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
close. I mean, we did kind of buzz through it pretty quick.
I feel, this doesn't feel like 40 minutes.
I mean,
and I'm
we
hardly through my drink.
don't know how to. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that.
I don't think people want to sit here and watch us just drink silently for the next 10 minutes, though.
I mean, there's an entire Ron Swanson video of him just sitting in front of a fire, staring at the camera, sipping on whiskey.
I mean, that's Ron Swanson, though.
Yeah. So I don't think we could pull that off.
No,
So,
I don't have the mustache.
you don't have the mustache. Thank God. I don't know what I would do about that. That would be the one and only thing when you look me in the eyes on those romantic moments and say, is there anything you would change about me? Yes. You don't need the full handlebar going all the way down. At least just make it the small little.
But if I loved it, you would accept.
I would always accept you no matter what. But I feel like we're getting out into left field. So, just mouse on. Oh, it still has batteries. Good.
Yay! Thank you guys. You're wonderful for sticking through 40 minutes of us.
Thank you for accepting us in our weirdness. We love you too.
And thank you for coming in and supporting us.
Definitely.
We greatly appreciate you guys. We love you very much and look forward to seeing you.
Bye.